So this is how we trump even the Great Wall of China. The way to do it is by utilizing the strength of the ocean and the truth about the temperature of elevation. And so one common misconception is that heat rises. Actually, vapor rises, but the colder it gets, the higher you are. And so I remember in California, I went surfing in the morning, and then we actually drove up to Lake Tahoe into a snowstorm. After I'd surfed in the morning, I had the option to ski the same day I had surfed. And so it's not true that heat rises. Vapor rises, but heat actually sinks. That's why there are heat sinks, and why at the core of the earth there's molten lava. Whereas when you're up very high, mountain tips are covered in snow. And so, this is the way to do a wall. You can do it for zero material costs, and you can actually improve the quality of the air while you do. So if you become a moat goat of a country, I think this is what Canada should do. I'm not saying we should make our border with America into a moat. I think we should go farther north, and this way it will help guard our country from a Russian or a Chinese invasion from the north. And so what we can do is actually create a moat, and this can actually be used as a shipping, so there can actually be created current into a moat on either side of a wall. And this could be used as a shipping route where there would not even need to be fuel used by the ships in the moat. Because if there's current, if you put current in, well, then there's going to be a moving body of water on either side. And then you could move along horizontally along the border without even needing fuel in the ships. And so the way to do this is all hail the wall. So if you shoot water straight up into the air high enough, it will create hail and it will fall down immediately. If you do that long enough, you will create a giant ice wall, somewhat similar to the Game of Thrones wall. And of course this will melt away somewhat, but this is why you want to do it further in the north, near the permafrost line. And although it will melt, you can keep it going and continually build it faster than it melts. This is a similar strategy that can be used to generate islands in the ocean and create new bodies of mass, which could provide an alternative to war. Rather than fighting over land, you could simply, there's more water than Earth. In fact, Earth should be called water because there's more water than Earth. And so by creating new bodies of mass in the ocean, this provides an alternative to fighting for land. But if this is applied to a border technology, it could become far greater than anything Trump ever did. So it could trump Trump's wall, it could trump the Great Wall of China, and it could prevent the mission campaigning, the military campaigning China, who has overtaken 100 islands of the Philippines, from taking over Canada and invading the States as well. And so it would also provide a ongoing air filtration system. So by shooting water up in the air, which then falls down as hail, that shooting water up in the air's the freshest after a rainfall. And so it would provide fresh air to the country. It would provide a source of strength, the strongest, largest structure ever built for zero material costs, that filters the air while it is built, which is impressive to anyone who sees it and is a true wonder of modern technology. And so this is the way I think we should do it. I think we should build a giant ice wall in northern Canada. I think it could be the most amazing thing ever built for zero material costs. Let me know what you think in the comments.